Sonny, Joey, 500. Got some goats in the building. Get ready for a shakedown.
Prepare for a shakedown. We from Philly where they clap like huddles when they break down. Get ready for a shakedown. We underdogs, my guy. Kinda used to all the hate now. Prepare for it, man. Y'all get it. My QB got swag. My wideout is award winning. His fly was fly. Joey and 500. Like and subscribe. Yeah. Here's a quote you can sing back. Shake squad up and don't be a dingbat. It's a shakedown.
Don't you frown. Here comes the shakedown.
Let's go.
You might do it. Kid Dingbat here. Welcome to the Philly Shakedown podcast where the Eagles are back, baby. They come back. Yeah. I think they played their best game of the year. Joey, what is going on, man? How are you?
I'm good, man. They survived. They survived, and Hurts had probably his best game of his career. This game
of his career, okay.
Yeah,
I like it.
My opinion.
I like it. I thought he had a great game. I think there's still problems, but there's some stuff to work on, to build on. I thought. Super Tony, what's going on? John Bliss, what's going on? Jonas, Manuel, Ian890, KSF, The Man Above, Big Dev, Lacey Ford. Thank you guys for being here. Tyler Christian, Barbie the Doll Princess of YouTube, Royalty in the House, Daniel Berry, what is going on? Devin, Fly Rise Fly, and anybody that I missed. Rock the Artist is here. I see Cloudify, nice. Tattletale, Mav, Odell Boy. Thank you guys all so much for being here. And yeah, man, we talk so much about like going into this game, like wanting to see how this team looks when they come out. Like, are they going to come out, answer the bell, or are they going to look flat? And they actually came out and ran the ball well, and they went down right. And that was cool. They got a score quick with A.J. Brown, which was nice. And then it seemed like the Vikings adjusted, and then it went back to this, like, struggling for the rest of the half. And then it was like, all right, are the Eagles going to be able to adjust anything to what the defense is doing? And they were able to do it in the passing game. And, my gosh, I mean, Jalen Hurts over 300 yards. Devontae Smith career high, 183 yards, 9 catches. A.J. Brown over 100 catches. I mean, dude, that passing game looked really good today.
Yeah, when the offense got like fluid in that second half, like they were great, and they started to run under center a lot more in the second half, more play action from there, which was great. And Hurts looked like he had freedom and looked like he was just very comfortable in the pocket. And the defense held up for a while in this game too. So this was really with all the positive stuff going on, the meetings this week, what was going on with this team, all the rumors that have been going on, this is a nice start to going into a good direction moving forward, and hopefully they can continue that. So
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I agree. Roll Philly Dogs, thank you for the super chat. Goes, I think this game proves we need edge and cornerback too. Yeah, I agree with you. You know what I mean? Family over everything says your video has been sounding down and you've been looking sad. He's probably talking to me because I'm in some kind of mood today. But it is what it is. Clark, thank you for super chat. He goes, get balanced. We got to get healthy. Let's effing go. Let's go is right. Yeah. I mean, look, I thought the game in terms of the passing game was really good. Still struggling in the run game, though. I mean, Barkley gets hit. He's getting hit behind the line of scrimmage. I mean, he gets hit as soon as he touches the ball. I don't think that, I think the fact that Cam Jurgens went out didn't help matters much, with him. And I'll have to see how Landon Dickerson played. I thought Jordan Mailata even struggled. Just that offensive line has got to get better, man. Got to get better.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to. I mean, the Jurgens will have an MRI tomorrow, see how that knee is, and then kind of figure out if he's going to miss some time, then they're going to have to. I mean, thank God they have this bye week, so it's probably going to help if it's not too serious. And maybe that they try that Willie Lampkin kid, maybe the center that they, the center that they drafted this past year. He was the backup center. I don't know why Toth has been the backup at center. I thought he tightened up like later on, like in the beginning, he really was struggling. I think in shotgun he was really bad. He can't snap out of shotgun. Like he can't snap the Hurts out of shotgun, but under center he was obviously it was better. Yeah, so I mean, we talked about Jurgen's health. I mean, it wasn't his back, now it's his knee, you know. So it's always losing a starter every damn game and having to wait till they come back. It's a pain.
Yeah, so. Exactly. Philly Nation says, you see how the Giants choke at the end? Yeah, I saw that. Giants pulled Giant stuff. That's what they do. You know, and they're going to lose next week, too, because we're going to kick that ass. You know what I mean? Bad Dog shut his stream off early on his fans, did he? He's probably pissed off. I don't blame him.
I would.
You know what I mean? Yeah, the line held today, but it couldn't pass block. I mean, it was horrible. I think the run blocking's worse than pass blocking, dude. You know, and it was like when they did break a couple of big runs, they took it right back with a hole with penalties. You know, it's frustrating, but I mean, really, it was Jalen Hurts' day. Let's face it. I mean, Jalen Hurts was on fire, and this goes to show you, and he was throwing over the middle of the field too. I mean, he was throwing in the middle field. People say, "Oh, he can't throw. He can't." I continue to believe that it's the handcuffs that are put on him more than anything else, in my opinion.
No, and I think it's the supporting cast not using the skill set players, you know, to help Hurts out, and when you don't have a good game plan set up, and that's why he's sitting in the pocket. I swear to God, I saw a guy jogging in a slant, 3 guys going upfield, and they're still running their route on a go route, and Hurts is just sitting back there, nowhere to throw to. I mean, if your supporting cast can't be, you know, you can't embrace that skill set out on some of these route trees or whatever the hell they're doing, man. It's, you know, a lot of the time it looked bad. I mean, realistically, after I think the first series, I mean, they really didn't complete a third down until the second half. I think the Eagles are dead last in third down conversions right now, and they got to get better.
And I think a lot of it's too conservative, dude. Like too many times where they run the ball on third downs. You know, even if you look at the end of the half, like they just ran the clock out and went in. There's like, you had 2 timeouts on the board. What are you doing? Like, I didn't get that all.
What was there? 22 seconds left, and they had 2 timeouts, and they just
I mean, throw it down. I mean, you might get a pass interference call or something. What are you doing? It is crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Blaze, thank you for Super Tunes. Jay Glazer said Brandon Graham is signing this week. We still need to trade for dominant defensive end. We get no pressure on the edge. So let's talk about this Brandon Graham news that broke today. That Brandon Graham is going to come out or thinking of coming out of retirement. I said during my stream I thought it was 80%. Now he's saying Glazer's saying he's going to sign this week. What are your thoughts about Brandon Graham coming back?
It's out of desperation. I mean, this means that they really don't want to go out and get an edge rusher. they don't want to. So
you think it's going to be Brandon Graham and then that's it?
Yeah. I mean, apparently from what was said today, this has been going on for the last few weeks. Like Graham has been working out for the past month. Like this has been in the books for a while. Okay. So even when Zadarius Smith was here, maybe he was, you know, maybe he was supposed to be like another guy that was supposed to be in the lineup. But I mean, maybe they don't want to spend too much on an edge rusher. Maybe they want to focus the trade deadline on CB2. I mean, maybe that's the case. I don't know. I mean, look, I would be glad. I would be glad if they went for both. If they hit that position twice, I would love it. Trust me.
I gotta think that they're going to sign Brandon Graham and then go out and still trade for a pass rusher. I gotta believe that's what they're going to do, and that's what you have to do because Brandon Graham isn't going to give you the statistics, and he's not going to give you 7-8 sacks. But what he's going to do is he's going to be a great veteran presence in the locker room. He's going to give that defense some swagger and energy that's needed. You know, in that way, he's so important. But you still need somebody that could get sacks because they don't get home with the edge rushers at all. Man.
No, like 2 sacks
they just
today.
Don't.
Yeah, with Ojomo, and I think Uche had his first sack of the year. It's just
I mean, all the pressure they got that comes up the middle. It doesn't come from the edges. So you know they've got to figure something out with that. What I don't know. Excuse me. Rocky, thank you for the super chat because I'm really hoping we can get the run game going. Yeah, we got to figure a way to get the running game going. We really do. You know, Barkley was getting stopped at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, he's getting stopped at the line of scrimmage, even behind the line of scrimmage. Like it's just not working right now. You're going to have to keep throwing, I think, until they start backing off.
Yeah,
I mean, they were showing 8-man in the box, dude. 8-man up at the line of scrimmage. For plays on first down. You know what I mean? That's because they know the Eagles love to run on first down.
And I think it was the last series where, like, Barkley, I think it was the last, and obviously they were just trying to waste some clock and choose some clock. And I know Barkley, like, I think after there was earlier in the game, I saw like Barkley went up to Hurts. And, I forgot what he said, but I know he said something to him after he did this. It was like an outside run, but then he ran back inside and kind of ran into a wall. Then I think the last drive that the Eagles had, Barkley got stopped at, on a wall, and then he like shook his head and he like took his chin strap, and he was pretty pissed off. I think he's getting a little pissy at
frustrated.
He can't really do too much right now.
Yeah. Chris Buddick says, I knew we won the game when we got Carson Woogie win, sack, and pick six hunt. Yeah, so we can talk about the defense a little bit. Now let's catch up some of these super chats and then we will. Chris Monk, David super chat goes, Brandon and CJ coming back just like you said, swagger style. I would bring CJ back too because then you get two pieces of your championship team back. Slick, David super chat, trade for Bradley Chubb and Jair Alexander. I want Bradley Chubb. That's who I want. Dre Diesel, David super chat goes, man, the Giants are for real guys. Sheesh. Yeah, for real choking losers. They're 2-5 now. I mean, they just they just allowed 33 points in the fourth quarter.
And no offense, I'll take I know the Giants, they got the late hit on Dart, obviously, and that was kind of a late hit, but that fucking officiating down by the end zone before they went up to first and goal, that was kind of crazy. But
the penalty, right?
Yeah, giving up 32 points in the fourth quarter. I mean, that's crazy. I mean,
I think they had 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
That's fucking
6 minutes left, dude. That's the Giants, dude. That's what I expect we'll see next week. Now as far as the defense go, I mean, I thought the hit Jalen Carter put on Carson Wentz. That was awesome. Carson Wentz was so hurt, and Jalen Hunt actually caught it. And scored a touchdown. Dude, Carson was like, it took him. He was so scared to throw the ball after that for a while. It took him like a whole quarter to settle down. You know what I mean?
But wasn't it nice just to see Jalen Carter get in the backfield and just have some destruction, like just getting that easy hit in the backfield like that? We just haven't seen that in so long, and he hasn't had consistent snaps on the field of how much of a difference maker he is. Our edge rushers are really not making a difference, but he's definitely making a difference up front. So
yeah,
that's
he
sure.
Oh yeah. Hey fellas, did you see the Vikings fans said mean and nasty comments about Isaiah Rodgers? No, but how about Isaiah Rodgers, dude? Burnt. He got crushed today, dude. He got crushed all game. It was hilarious. Rocky Davis Super Che goes, Toffenstein are trash. Mulata has been shaky too. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Lotta, dude. I don't understand.
He's been weird. Yeah, he's been weird.
You think he's like out of shape or something?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. Tattletales 500 defense played great. We only gave up 1 touchdown, the rest field goals. Well, yeah, that was my whole thing. Was I thought Minnesota would move the ball, but we had to hold them to field goals, and we did. They only scored 1 touchdown and 5 field goals, 6 times in the red zone. That's not good, and that was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if Willie Lampkin's still on IR or not. I have to check with that.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Was he on IR? I don't remember. Yeah, we'll have to see. AJ looked pissed after the game. Oh, I thought AJ was. I saw him hugging Howie and stuff. He was happy. It seemed. Cooper DeJean can play outside corner going forward. I still don't think they want him full time there. I still don't think so. I think they want him in the slot tackling. He made, I thought he had an up and down game. Like I thought he got beat a couple times by Addison and stuff, but I thought he made some really good plays. I think the play in the end zone against Justin Jefferson, where he knocked the ball down, was a huge play. Huge play.
Because anybody else, he probably would have scored that if it was anybody else, obviously. So,
yeah. Nathan says he thinks a lot of them called this a celebrity bug. Maybe. Bring CJ back and BG. I like the idea of that. Dean needs to be the starter. Campbell hasn't really played well since the Bucs game, and Dean is out there flying around. I mean, Dean was freaking good today, dude.
He was.
What did you think of? I mean, dude.
The TFL, few tackles. I mean, he was physical. I think he just kind of groove himself back in. You know what I mean, to the defense, and a first start with a lot of steps, not really that bad.
Yeah.
Really looked good.
Yeah, exactly.
The old Dean.
Exactly. Well, let's see here. I think Campbell's got to continue to play, but you got to keep Dean in there too. They're obviously using Jahad Campbell as edge rusher. So far, he's not ready. He's not ready. But you got to keep doing it. You can't. I can't take Campbell off the field. You know what I mean? I just can't. Sign BG, CJ, and trade for Grant. I would love that. But Dean, there's no doubt Dean makes big plays, man, especially in the run game, dude. Let's not forget we played either the best teams or the hottest teams for that week we played them. We came 5-2, pretty impressive however you look at it. I agree. And Washington got their ass kicked tonight by Dallas.
What happened to Jaden Daniels today?
He got hurt again. Hurt his hamstring.
Jesus.
So he's out. He probably won't play next week. They're playing at Kansas City. Good luck with that. But no, I mean, Dallas is now 3-3-1. They're 3-4-1. So the Eagles are 2.5 games on first place right now. I mean, we're sitting pretty. We just got to take care of business.
True.
Honestly, we should have 3 linebackers on the field and screw whatever jag we have an edge. I mean, they don't like to do that though. Darnell Williams, thank you for the super chat. Jalen Hurts reminds me so much of the late great McNair. Eddie George said the Titans handcuffed him, how the Eagles handcuffed Jalen. Yeah, I could see that. Because Steve McNair could throw the ball, and a lot of times they didn't let him early in his career, especially. Philly, once we take the mother humping handcuffs off Hurts, we will run it better and be more balanced. They got to trust Hurts more. I agree. Washington loses next 3. KC, Seattle, Detroit. Yeah, it's not looking good for Washington.
Damn, that's a bad.
They look old and slow, dude. It's like exactly what we said. They signed a bunch of old veteran guys that look like they've lost a step or two.
And they thought that signing some of the guys that were coming off those 1-year deals last year to new 1-year deals this year was just going to get them over the hump past the NFC Championship game. It's not always like that because now teams are scheming against Jaden Daniels. Now there's a blueprint out there when these quarterbacks especially getting into their second years. So I think that's part of it, and he can't stay healthy. So
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's a Washington retirement home. I didn't know there was no Debo Washington played without both receivers. There was no McLaurin or Debo Samuel playing. So that really hurt them at the beginning of the game, and I think it affected the run game too. So, but Washington their defense it stinks. Yeah, every week it stinks, dude.
Yeah.
Celebrity bug. I mean, a lot of these guys are very intelligent and they have careers outside of football, like music listening to Nick's dumb shit. Hard for guys that are smarter than he is. Yeah, well, maybe that's what's going on. I don't know, but we got to get this thing going. Yeah, Cowboys are definitely second best in division. Washington are flukes, and I don't even think Dallas is that good. I mean, I think Dallas is not very good either. So, I mean, we're in a great position. We take care of the Giants, get your bye week, get healthy. Then you got to come back and play those 2 big games with Green Bay and Detroit. And then we're, we'll know where we are then. You know what I mean? Yeah, that Giants-Bronco game's crazy. 500, I hate how the commenter said how Dallas defense improved when the Commies were missing their top receivers. Oh, they were kissing Dallas's ass tonight. Imagine giving up 33 points in the fourth quarter with 6 minutes left. That's what it was. It was 6 minutes left. Now, we gave up bunch of points. We were up, 24-3 on them at like 8 minutes in the fourth and blew it.
Yeah.
I think Dallas Gas played up to their potential for a season. We'll see. Who cares if they have a tie? They actually have a lethal offense and move the ball consistently. Yeah, well, the defense stinks, though. I agree. O-line hurt, but Barkley can't do anything. It was worse with New York and at least making something happen. I mean, I just don't know what he can do. I mean, when you get the ball and you're hit right away, it's pretty hard, dude. It's pretty hard.
Yeah, that's true.
Dallas has to move the ball consistently because their defense is worse than the league. They are bad. Michael, thank you for the super chat, my man. Considering we beat the Giants next week, which I'm sure we will do, we'll be 6-2. That's good considering Patullo fights, etc. We'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, I think if you beat the Giants, I feel like you're back on track heading into the bye week. But I wanted to see how this team came out and responded to what happened in with New York last week. And I thought they responded really good. I think they came ready to play, and to me that was a big deal. So I don't think we're in a situation where like it's 2023 again or anything like that. Mm-hmm. I think we can throw that out the window.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they just gotta get better.
Yeah, they came to play.
Yeah,
I believe it.
They came to play. They did, and I thought Nakobe Dean was really good. I thought who I thought was really good today too? Jordan Davis.
Yeah,
I thought Jordan Davis was fantastic again today.
Yeah, right at the line. Yeah, he was great.
He was good. I thought Carter. Carter wreaked havoc at times. I wonder if Mitchell is a little banged up. That worries me a little bit. And then Nakobe Dean was really good. So the defense. The defense did what Vic wants. They did not give up touchdowns. They did not. They bent, but they didn't break. They gave up yards between the 20s, but they did not give up touchdowns. And I think that was huge.
Yeah, you're giving them some big receptions. Quinyon Mitchell, I think he only gave up like 3 to Justin Jefferson. I don't know if they were necessarily shadowing, just because it's really hard to. They got a good trio of receivers over there, and then as soon as like Ringo came in for Adoree Jackson after the really bad concussion, whatever it was, they started aiming at Addison on Ringo. So the one that Quinyon lost where he got burnt downfield, but I think there was maybe some communication mix up because I thought maybe he thought a safety was behind him or something, and Addison had that really. But they gave up big receptions, but when it mattered most, like they showed up and. They held up really good. I thought the defense held up nicely for what was given to us.
Yeah.
So
Andrew says, "Do you think BG is coming back?" I do. I think he's coming back. I don't. There's reports out there that it's definitely going to happen. I'm saying about 80-something%. I listened to Kelsey's podcast, and he was talking about Brandon Graham coming back, and he mentioned stuff about Brandon Graham might have retired before he wanted to last year. He kind of talked into it. As soon as I heard that, I said, "Oh yeah, Brandon. If that's the case, Brandon Graham's coming back." So it does not surprise me. Now, what do I think? Brandon Graham's going to come back and start and have 8 sacks tonight? No. But if he could come back, give you some energy, be a good veteran presence, and then you can add another defensive end through trade, I think you got something there.
Yeah, you know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was nice to see both of our receivers get over 100 yards. It was, man. It was really nice to see A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith both just have a huge game. How about that touchdown pass to Devontae? Dude, it was off play action. How about that? We've been saying play action. And finally, they run a play action, and what do?
Yeah.
They score a touchdown.
And apparently what was said after the game, I think Hurts said it, that Devontae Smith was like I think Devontae Smith said he was pretty much on everybody's ass on the sideline, that they wanted them to call that play all game. And Patullo finally brought it out. And I think that's what happened.
Good.
So good.
Nathan Hoffman says this team needs to start supporting Jalen and AJ and Smitty and Saquon instead of them running Nick's plays. Nick's plays are stupid. They're very stupid. Yeah, I agree. How about Rodgers getting cooked? People acting like he's prime Revis. Yeah, I didn't miss Rodgers today watching him get beat by
destroyed.
By Devontae. Destroyed him. A.J. Brown destroyed him. Dude, it was great.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. I loved it. You can run the offense through Smitty. Everybody will still eat. 13-0 when A.J. Devontae both score. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah. Don't worry. Sills will be on his knees praising Herbert Allen and will trash Hurts. I'm sure. Smitty is fantastic. 500 Broncos were trailing by 18 with 6 minutes. Teams are 1,601 when trailing. 16-0-1. Wait, 1,601 when trailing by 18 with less than 6 minutes until today. That's crazy. That is crazy. Giants are chokers, man. That's all they are. I never bought that Giant hype. To me, the Giants didn't beat us because the Giants beat us. The Giants beat us because we weren't in our right mind. We went up there and
that's
like
all.
We didn't want to.
And that's all they were saying that entire game today. It was like, oh, they just beat the Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, everything has been planted since. I mean, look, the Washington was praised last year. The Giants are praised this year in the first year with some little success. I mean, that's just how it is. That's how the league treats it. So.
Yeah, exactly. Swiston West at Dingbat Super Checkers. Mark sucked down a whole pack of Franks tonight. I bet he did. I bet he did, man. Let's see. Silver, I don't know. The Giants don't have anything to do with it. We would have lost to Penn State on Thursday. Yeah, I agree with that. Rodgers is still better than we have. Well, yeah, I agree with that. I don't think none of us disagree with that. But, man, they sure acted like he was Darrelle Revis. That's for sure. I mean, look, Adoree Jackson got hurt again, and then Ringo came in. I don't think he was that great.
No.
There's no
Not
doubt. What do you think of the key to getting a running game going is? I think getting that offensive line, getting healthy guys out there, man, because I just don't think they're healthy. You know what I mean? J&B wants to know, why does Joey not talk about the Cowboys choking like 500 does?
Well, I just think I already kind of know like what the Cowboys are. They don't really worry me too much, so I don't really put too much effort or any concentration or any type of energy into them, to be honest. I don't know.
There you go. Nice and simple. Giants gave up 33 points in the fourth quarter. It's crazy. Rodgers was good today, but he is still better than Ringo and Jackson combined. Yeah, I mean, nobody's saying that he isn't. That's true. Got to get Jurgens healthy now. Well, now he's got, what is it? Knee problem for him? So knee, and we know his back is 100%. It's just, I don't know how good Landon Dickerson was either.
I thought he was. I didn't see that he was struggling. Like, how he limps off the field. Like, I didn't really see any of that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I saw it.
Right. But Rocky said, "Is Saquon going to even crack 1,000 yards?" I don't know about this pace. I mean, I feel like with Saquon, I feel like at some point it's going to get going for him. I do. If they can throw the ball like they did today more, I think that those things will start to open up for him.
Yeah.
What do you think about putting Landon at center and Fred Johnson at left guard? Toss stinks. I'm not opposed to it. I just don't know if they want to ever separate Mulata and Dickerson, though. That's the only thing. I don't think they'll want to do that. But I do think that you need to get somebody besides Toth in there. So is it Drew Kendall? Is that the other center we drafted? I would look at him if they could get Lampkin back. I mean, I would look at that, but they got to do something. Yeah. Chris Melnick, David Super J goes, how about James Franklin, offensive coordinator? Say he wants to coach again. Penn State just like Dotson Barkley. I don't want him. I don't want him. Nah. Look, Miami's gonna fire the coach. Let's jump on that. Green Blaze Flight, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, will you double walk the Giants 500, Joey? Yes.
Yeah, of course.
We will. We will double walk that ass. I think we're going to beat the crap out of the Giants. I do. I think they're going to be ready for that game. And don't forget, it's in Kelly Green. That's a Kelly Green game.
Oh, it is is it? Oh, shit.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Kelly Green 3 times this year, so I'm looking forward to that. We don't lose in Kelly Green. The Giants are going to be sitting there looking at that gorgeous jerseys. They ain't going to know what to do. Let's stay where they were super check. It was perfect game versus the number 1 pass defense with this play calling. Agreed. I mean, that was the number 1 pass defense, right? They hadn't allowed, what was it? They didn't allow over 200 yards or something ridiculous like that all year.
Yeah, I think they're the 4th. Are they the 4th best? I thought they were like the 4th best, but I could be wrong. They're good. Yeah.
And that was good. Andrew Perillo, Denver Super Tigers. Offensive line played well. Tyler is a dog. I didn't think the offensive line played that good, to be honest.
I don't. There's still a lot of issues up front, like way too many issues up front.
I'll say in the run game, I don't think they played good.
No, it's pretty bad.
It just and some of it's how they use Barkley. I get it, but
like I don't get how like you outside toss to Barkley, and then is Barkley supposed to run like up the middle between center and guard? Like is that? I mean, I don't get why he never stays on the outside. Like, why is he always bouncing to the inside almost every time when it's an outside pitch? I don't know. I've seen that a few times in the game, which I didn't really get. But
yeah, Barkley's been god-awful. He has been awful in pass protection. He got holding called A. And what's crazy about that is before he came to Philly, one of the big things that everybody talked about was that he was one of the best pass protecting running backs. This year, it just hasn't been good. It just hasn't been.
Yeah.
Philly, I feel like it's better for the Commies to lose since we've already beat Dallas and we don't face the Commies. It is. Yeah, it helps the Eagles more that Washington lost than they would have won. If they would have won, they would have been 1 game back of the Eagles. Now they're 2 games back. Dallas is technically 2.5 games back because they lost to us already. So it does help the Eagles. It does. And then you got Washington's in Kansas City next week. I don't see how they win that game. And you got Dallas going to Denver. I think they're going to lose that game. So you could be 3 games up if you take care of business going into that bye week,
Right.
Jurgens has been bad all year. I think Jurgens has been injured all year. I think that back is bothering him. And you know what happens when one thing hurts and you have something injured, then other things start to go after that. And now he hurt a knee. So it doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
Becton is missing. Well, here's the thing about Becton. He's missing a lot of games too. He is injured as well. So, he might be missed, but I think maybe the wear and tear, so much talk about the running back and the carries. Maybe, it wasn't the wear and tear on the running back as much as it was the wear and tear on the offensive line.
Well,
that is really hurting them right now.
Well, Becton he had season-ending injuries with the Jets too. So that's why that move that we made for him was a low-risk, high-reward because he has come off some injuries over the last few years with the Jets. So, but he's missing more time now. He's already missed some time this year already.
500. Y'all remember they told Barkley stay off his feet in the offseason. Do you think that played part? I don't know. I don't know if that is playing a part or not. I mean, I don't think it is, but it's hard to know. The thing is he had so many carries last year. I just think teams are playing it. I just don't think their offensive line is playing good enough. And, teams are able to stop it as where before the offensive line was so dominant that even though they knew it was coming, it couldn't stop it. And I think the injuries are really catching up more to the offensive line than even the running back. Because, to me, when Barkley has space, dude, he's still very explosive. It's just that, there's a lot of times where he doesn't even get a chance. Yeah. And I think the offensive line is actually hurting more than Barkley is in the run game.
Yeah, true.
Mike, thank you for Super Chat. Eagles are 25-5 when Hurts throws 30-plus times. Media needs to stop the false narrative he can't throw and win games. Yeah, it's all bull crap. You know what I mean? It's all bull crap. And I agree with Bubba here. And I said this earlier, like, I don't think Mulata's looked that great this year. He says, I think Mulata has taken a huge step backwards. It's not helping that Dickerson is playing really bad, too. Yeah, I think Mulata hasn't been that great either.
No.
But you don't know what is he trying? Is he trying to protect Landon Dickerson because of an injury or something like that? Is he worried about that side and guys are going around the other edge? Like, I think a lot of it has to do with Dickerson being injured also. I do.
Yeah.
Nate, thank you for the super chat. He goes, have you talked about the great Dean looks? Bro, bald out. But yeah, we talked about Dean. Dude, I knew, like, I didn't think Dean would be able to come back and look like that quick.
No.
Not off a knee injury,
Nope, not at all.
He looked great, dude. You got to get him on the field more. He just is like a tone setter for the defense, and he closes so quickly. You look like a guy has something, and all of a sudden it's closed. Dean's great. He was great today. I don't want to lose Dean in free agency. Rocky Damer Super Chat. Special team shaky too. Yeah, how many times do you see this team field position battles are always bad?
I honestly thought it was a little bit better today. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but I thought they were getting more past the 25, 30. They were getting in that area. So I don't think it was as like due to other weeks how they've been at the 5-10 yard line. I thought they got up there. They had that one where they got to the 43, and that was their best one. But they actually activated that Gibson kid from the Jets finally, that returner / that actual return specialist. That when they finally activated him, they put him in the game. I don't think, like I said, it wasn't perfect, but I thought it's been better than most recent weeks. But it wasn't perfect, like I said.
Yeah. No, I get it. Let's see here. Teams are heavily playing Saquon, which is the reason it doesn't look the same, but he looks very explosive. Yeah, I agree. And I think if the Eagles can continue to throw the ball the way that they're throwing it, defenses will have to back off of that eventually. And then that'll give you some space. But right now, until you prove that you can consistently throw, I think that's how teams are going to play you. Edward Lopez says, yeah, I think I read that. Yeah. Makuba missing tackles is accumulating and disturb. All right, so let's talk about that. I mean, I thought Makuba, great play, interception, but then that missed tackle on Jefferson that put them in a really only touchdown. Makuba's got to be better, man. Got to be a better tackle.
The red zone defense tackles, like the one he made, like at the line, was nice. Like he could do those, but those they did it. That was 2 weeks straight where like a receiver catches the ball on the sideline. I know it was Justin Jefferson, but man, like he misses that shit. Like he totally misses. Like every time he goes down, and that caused a big run. It sucks, but he's got to work on that, man.
It's true. Good. Hey, Gotti, thank you for super chat. He goes, okay, better performance today. Can we sustain it? I think it's not a perfect performance, but I think it's a performance that you build and say, all right, we're in the right direction. Like, I feel like this reminded me of the Cleveland game after the bye week, where that wasn't perfect and you weren't at your peak, but you made strides in the right direction. That's how I felt about this game today.
Yeah.
And so we can build on that, Rocky Davis Super Chat. Jahad Makuba need to work on their tackling. Agreed. I agree with you. Do I think no? Howie's not going to trade for Sauce Gardner. They're not trading Sauce Gardner. But I think maybe Bradley Chubb, maybe the kid at Seattle that they talk about, the corner there, or maybe Ward. I mean, I think a corner's possible, but it's not going to be Sauce Gardner.
No, they're not picking up that much.
Patrick Surtain. I had Patrick Surtain people in there. It's not going to be any of those guys like that. That won't happen. But, we do got, tomorrow night. Now, the Eagles are 5-2. Tomorrow night, we got a big game going on. We got the Tampa Bay game, Detroit game in Detroit. Tampa, they're 5-1. If they lose, the Eagles are back in that number one, or at least fighting for that number one seed in the conference. But let me show you what I think we should do tomorrow night play-wise real quick while we got a few minutes here.
ConfidX is the ultimate sports prediction market. Dive into peer-to-peer plays, create your own odds, and face off with fellow fans for bigger thrills and better payouts through exciting sweepstakes. Legal in 40 states. It's the smartest way to play. Get started now with promo code Philly500 and score up to $200 in ProfitX cash. That's $200 in ProfitX cash. Just use promo code Philly500. Let me know how it goes. You must be of legal age. Void where prohibited.
All right, so let me show you this, man.
Okay.
This game, you got two explosive offenses, right? Mayfield, arguably the MVP. I think that's more realistic than people trying to say Dak is the MVP. You got Detroit, who could score points, and look, I think this game could be huge. Now, tell me, you see this right here?
Yes.
Okay, so they got Tampa Bay +6. They're getting 6 points. So Detroit's a 6-point favorite. That's not what I like. What I like here, play-wise, is over under 53. I think these teams are going to score points. I think Detroit's defense is suspect, and I think Tampa's defense is going to give up points to Detroit. I'm thinking this is going to be like a 31-28 game, 34-30 type game. I'm going over here with 53 points, Joey. That's what I'm doing. What are your thoughts, man?
Yeah, I'll probably say the same thing. Two explosive offenses, both playing, and the defense is going back and forth. It's really going to be on. It's going to be really rely on possession, time of possession. So I probably agree with the over on that.
Yeah. So we think the play tomorrow, for anybody that wants to know, is play the over of that game, and I'll be streaming that game. So come hang out with me. Just go to ProfitX to get $200 of ProfitX cash. Use code Shake72. Also use code Philly500, and I think you guys will not regret it one bit. And that to me would be the play. That's what I would do. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, the Colts are good low key. Yo, that's crazy with Daniel Jones at the helm. That's crazy. Yeah, what are your thoughts on like Colts are a surprise? I mean, you think they're for real at this point? It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Daniel Jones is not only just like a good player now, like he's becoming a vocal leader, like he's becoming what the Giants have really wanted him to be, and he's really taken advantage of that. And you know, you give these guys a shot, that's what happens. I'm kind of surprised. Yeah. Yes, I am. I'm
very surprised. I'm not surprised at Steichen, but I'm surprised at Daniel Jones. Yeah, Barkley breaks 100 next week is my bet. I like it. I mean, he's overdue, so overdue. You know, Atlanta's beating San Francisco, by the way, just so everybody knows.
Okay.
Tattletale says 500. We need to get an edge before or during the bye week because the Packers and Lions will run all over us if we don't. I mean, I think so too. You know, who's it going to be? I have no clue, but I think the Eagles need to go out and get one. I don't disagree with you one bit, one iota.
Yeah.
You know. I you know, there's arguments of who should be Granderson. Should they go for Hendrickson? You know, Jermaine Johnson.
I wonder why Graham is so. I don't wonder why Graham is so open to coming back. You know, like why is he so open to it? Like, I mean, like, I guess why how you kind of said like maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was. Didn't really feel maybe he was fulfilled but felt like he could play more, or unless the Eagles begged him to come back. I mean, I know Graham would not force himself to play, but I wonder why he's so open to coming back so much. And we're talking about the past month he's been working out, and like this has been on the table for a while. That Jay Glazer said it's been on the table for a while now. Even with Zadarius Smith in the building, they were going to add him, so it's kind of nuts.
Yeah. I think it's probably like I think it's probably something like Kelsey said. He probably wasn't fully ready to come back or to retire. He kind of got talked into it. Felt like, hey, I want a second one. I have to retire now, you know. And he'd probably been jonesing, dude. You know, so can we get Kelsey to put on a bunch of weight and get back in? Before the end of the season. Also, we get Kelsey for one more run too. Shit, we need a center. Rat King says, Philly, dude, you look like Richard Kuglinski, the mafia guy everyone looked up to. Richard. Yeah, he's my father.
No, he's
my father. Not. I don't know who that is.
He's the fucking
Iceman guy that killed.
Yeah, he doesn't look like fucking Kuglinski. What are you talking
I
about?
look like Denzel Washington, dude. What are you talking? Yeah, I don't think Graham wanted to go either. I do. Yeah. But I mean, what are you going to expect from Graham realistically? He comes back. How long does it take him to get in football shape? How many snaps can he actually play? Is he going to actually get sacks?
Maybe it's going to elevate, maybe it's going to elevate Nolan Smith when he comes back. Maybe it's going to elevate Jalen Hunt. I don't know. I mean, obviously having Graham on the field from a mental standpoint, a vocal standpoint, is probably, it's a good thing, but I can't expect him to do too much. Maybe we'll be surprised. I don't know. Just have to see. Yeah. Fresh body.
Yeah. Lazyford says 500 looks like the killer clowns from outer space. Thanks. Still haven't watched it. JD5 with no hammy they cook. Yeah, that could be bad. Washington made some of the dumbest offseason moves I have seen. Made their team much older and worse. Oh yeah, I agree.
Sometimes older isn't better. It's
what if Graham comes back and is peak? Then that would be unbelievable. Awesome. I mean, that would be like a story for the ages. Like he comes back, has 8-9 sacks. Like that'd be.
No, I mean, I don't think even when he came off that Achilles injury, we didn't expect him to do fucking much the next year, and he came off and had like the best season of his career.
Yeah, he did. I mean, I actually thought he was playing really good up until he got hurt last year, right? And he came back for the Super Bowl, But that's probably a part of it too. Your last year you're playing, you miss all that time. You know what I mean? He probably feels fresh, man. Hasn't played a lot.
Yeah.
Not banged up, So,
fresh body coming in.
I mean, we'll see. Look, I like the fact that I think he brings an energy on your defense that you desperately need, a veteran leadership, but I still think you're going to need another pass rusher that can just go out and produce.
You might. Yeah.
I like Brandon. Brandon Graham's a beast. Yeah. Mac Jones got picked. I didn't see it. I see they're at commercial now. So BG was good before Terry. He was. Rams game, he was ridiculously good in. I mean, he tore them up. So, we'll see what Brandon Graham has left, man. He wants to come back 1 year. I think you need the depth. You think you need the veteran presence. That
you do.
As long as that's not your only move. If that's your only go-to, then I think it's a problem. You need more than just him. And I would try to get him. I would try to get him in immediately. Get him in this week. Let him practice. I probably don't play him this week. Then you got the bye week, and then you have him ready to go in that Green Bay game. That's how I would do it.
Yeah.
This team will get fired up with Brandon Graham because he's coming back, dude. I'm telling you, he's coming back. Yeah, Ojulari left.
Yeah.
He was hurt today. Trotter Jr. was hurt today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Cam Jurgens. Yep.
True.
You all sound dumb. BG can still play. Yeah, he's 48 years old.
Well, define play.
What are you talking about, dude? How many sacks did Brandon Graham have last year? 10? No. I mean, the guy was hurt. He's 37 years old. To think that he's going to just come in and be, 32-year-old, 30-year-old Brandon Graham is asinine. No. Sorry, it's asinine. It's not going to happen. Otherwise, he would be still playing. My God, some people. Might as well bring back Fletcher Cox, Chris Long, Jason Pierce, and Malcolm Jenkins. Hey, why not? I'm sure they all could play. Malcolm Jenkins, stop taking pictures and get in the game, buddy. Stop taking photographs. No, put the camera down and play, please. Although I think it need to draft the edge in the first round next year. You need an edge rusher. There's no question.
Yeah,
you need two edge rushers right now. Bring Brandon Graham back. That's fine, but you still need another guy.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Graham's going to. He'll be as good as he possibly could be. But if you think he's going to go out and get 8-9 sacks, you're crazy. You're crazy. He wasn't even starting last year. He was getting minimal snaps, rotational in. That's all he's going to do. He's going to be a rotational guy. He's going to be on a limited snap count. What he's going to do is provide you energy in the locker room, guidance, and veteran leadership. That's what they need. They need that on defense. That's what he's going to produce.
Yeah.
And maybe he'll make some plays on the field. But if you think he's going to be the problem, solve all the problems at the edge, you're greatly mistaken.
No.
You know? Yeah, let's get Randall Cunningham out of retirement. You know? Why not?
What's the big problem? I mean, look, I'm not against bringing him back. I just I don't have
I want him to
high
come
standard. I don't have any high standard. He's gonna do so much. He's gonna save our defense. No, it's
right. No, I want him to come back. I want Brandon Graham to come back, but it's for what Casper's saying. It's for the energy. The trash talking,
yes.
like that element that he brings to defense is desperately needed. Casper, I just truly miss BG energy and trash talk. Yeah. Me too. I think the team needs it. I think they feed off of it. I think it's a great thing. But to expect him to come back and get 8-9 sacks, be the starter, be a Pro Bowl type defensive, it's not going to happen. He's going to be a limited snaps, limited rotational guy, and that's what he's going to do. Can it help? Yeah. But if you want to get real production, you got to make a trade.
And by the way,
center next week. No, I was going to say. They said Drew Kendall next week, center. Maybe I would like it.
Two things. Devontae Smith now 6th best receiver in the receiving yards, 504 on the season. And for the matchup next week, it looks like Brian Burns was in a boot on his leg after the game.
Oh, that's not good.
That's not looking good for them right now.
Yeah, that's really bad. Greg Miller says, Brandon Graham brings you experience? Yes. Leadership? Yes. Mm-hmm. Attitude? Yes. Plus, he's not bad against the run. Agreed. Good rotational piece. Exactly what we're saying.
That's it.
Good rotational piece. But, he'll be limited snaps because he's rotational. And he's older, so they're not going to want to wear him out. And that'll be that. You'll still need to go out and get somebody else to help. That's what I think. Woolen, Ward, Chubb, BG. I like it. I mean, look, if it was me, I would sign Brandon Graham, and I'd sign – when I get Brandon Graham and that veteran leadership in there, I'm also bringing back C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I'm doing it. I get 2 pieces of my Super Bowl back right away for cheap. Deal with the crap I don't care what you deal with. You dealt with C.J. Gardner-Johnson before. You deal with him again for 1 year. Go on a run. You know what I mean? And then go get Bradley Chubb or something. Yeah, Brett Russell could still catch a few balls. Yeah. I mean, why not? Yeah, I mean, that's why I would get C.J. Gardner-Johnson back. I mean, but they don't want him back.
I'm trying to find the end date of the trade deadline. Is it by Monday?
November 4th.
Okay.
What's November 4th? Is that Tuesday? It's usually, I think, on a Tuesday or a Wednesday.
Check my calendar.
So, yeah, November 4th is a Tuesday. I think the trade deadline is on Tuesday. Right? So, you have week 7 this week. They have week 8, week 9. So, yeah, it's right after week 9. Okay. So, you're going to start to see moves start probably this week. Because this is where teams are going to start doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
So, yeah, I mean, we'll see. Jalen Hunt will be much better second half season too, especially with Dingbat. I thought Jalen Hunt had his best game of the season today, to be honest with you. Not just because of the pick 6, but I thought he was actually playing pretty well. So I want to say that because, I thought he was playing good. And it sure helped that he caught the ball this time,
Yeah. Thank you.
I mean, that was nice. Let's see. Bring back Dorial Green Beckham, Donnell Pumphrey, Josh Huff. I mean, we could bring them all back. Need a corner. Let's move into Gene outside, putting CJ in the slot. Now, they're going to put CJ in the slot. They're not going to bring CJ back, first of all. They won't do that. They would have done it already.
Yes.
But See, I mean, they'll use Cooper DeJean out in the outside when they need to, but I still think they want him in the middle. Like I still think they want him there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll see. We got over 800 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate it so very, very much. Make sure if you haven't, you hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. And we thank you guys for joining us today. And, we'll be an interesting week. That's for sure. To celebrate us getting that shit right, I'm getting me a Meta 3. Thanks, Hertz. What the hell's a Meta 3? Is that the VR thing?
I think so, yeah. I think it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Bring back Huff and Puff. A good luck try to warm the benches and get Gatorade for beer any brand. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'll do a cigar video. I'll try not to make it too long. Nobody wants to see it. Andrew says, I heard Javon Curse is on the market. Yeah, he's ready to come back. I think he's ready to come back too. Let's have it go. Birds back on track so far. Yeah, just get the. I'm telling you, win this next game. Get the 6-2 in the bye week. I think you're back, man. I think you're back sooner than not.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
true.
Man, what did CJ do for them not to want him back for cheap? I don't know. I don't know, man.
They don't like him for some. They don't like him. Like he said, if he's a free agent right now, they could sign him. They would have signed him already. But something happened, bro, that they don't. They have no interest in even. They think he's poison,
especially with the secondary stuff, right? Like if it was with the secondary problems and not only that, but the overall depth. Let's say CJ really went because of salary cap, and then he got cut, and you could sign him for veteran minimum right now, and you don't do it. Like if it was about the salary cap, like they said, there's no chance in hell he doesn't sign back with the Eagles. Mm-hmm. The only reason is because there's something going on with him. There's something about him they don't like. And I don't know what it is, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be something that we're like, if we knew, we would be like, all right, then that's the way it is. Because no other team is running out to sign him either. I mean, who's out there trying to get him? Nobody. It's crazy. Gabe says there's a little bit of off-season drama, and they probably don't want any part of him anymore. I guess, but the thing is they put up with C.J. Gardner-Johnson before. They've done it 2 years in a row, and if you're going to tell me that putting up with C.J. Gardner-Johnson helps you get over the top to a Super Bowl, do it. You know what I mean? Question for Joey: what's your favorite Friday the 13th movie? Mine is Part 6 with Tommy Jarvis, Iron Man. Yeah.
That's the only Jarvis I know.
Yeah, probably. Other than 3, I think Part 7's like my favorite. A lot. So,
what was there, like 81, 82 Friday 13th now?
There's 10, and there's like a 2009. There's 10 and a 2009 movie, and Freddy vs. Jason.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who won?
Nobody won.
Freddy didn't kick his ass. I thought Freddy would kill him.
No, it was kind of medium. Nobody really won at the end of that movie. So
yeah, they can't have either of them die or lose. Jeez, it's like watching The Sopranos, and then to get to the final episode and it goes dark, and then you're supposed to realize that they shot him and that he was dead and that's what he saw.
Yeah, well,
yeah, I don't think so, dude. That's not good enough for me. Mm-mm. I need a show that gives me resolution. If I don't get resolution off a show, I hate the show. Well, I don't hate it, but I don't hate Sopranos, but it's not my number one all-time favorite show because of that very reason.
Yeah.
You know. Ish says, Philly, I turned off the Giants game right after they scored a touchdown with less than a minute left and found the way. I did too. I shut my screen down. I was like, this is over. I got to get ready for whatchamacallit. But, yeah, it's crazy, right? It's really crazy. Yeah, they still lost. That's right. And I love it. Giants choked the shit out of that game. 33 points in fourth quarter. Giants stink. They do. And Giants are back to being the Giants. 500 definitely thought this TV cut out when The Sopranos ended. I didn't like it. Get CJ for at least depth. I would do it. They don't want him. That's the thing. They don't want him, though. You know what I mean? Game of Thrones would have been the greatest series of all time if it wasn't for the conclusion. That's what I heard. I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but that's what I heard.
Yeah, when I was at work one day when that show was going on, I think it was the finale, and people came into work like diehard Game of Thrones fans, and they were so fucking pissed. And I was like, "What happened? Like the finale?" I was like, "Never watched it." So that's the only reason I know.
It's never good. It's never a good thing, dude. It really, it's not a good thing. Like, there's nothing. I just hate that where there's no resolution to a show. That's why I liked Breaking Bad so much. I mean, the resolution on that show was great.
Well, there was no resolution.
I felt satisfied.
Well, no, I mean, there was probably a lot of people that weren't satisfied at the end of Breaking Bad because, like, Jesse drives off, and you're like, okay, well, Walt dies, Jesse drives off. What happens to Jesse? And then obviously they made El Camino, so now you know.
Yeah, they did El Camino. El Camino was pretty good. I enjoyed
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's all right.
Yeah. But I was like, all right, after Breaking Bad, I was like, all right, I liked it, and it's ended. Like, there's, like, I know what happened to Walter, you know.
Yeah.
But, like, Sopranos is like, he looks up, and I remember he looks up, it goes black. I'm like, fuck, the satellite went out. The satellite went out right now. And I'm like rewinding it going, what the hell? And it was like the end of the show. I thought my satellite dish went out, dude.
Yeah,
I really thought so. I hate that. And then they come out with that stupid prequel, the Saints of Newark, which totally pissed me off because the whole time I'm thinking it was about young Tony Soprano, and it had nothing to do with him at all.
No, that was a parrot. That was a fan film. That was a fan film.
Yeah. Go after yourself says there's something seriously wrong with CJ Gardner-Johnson if Houston, Philly, and Baltimore don't. Yeah, and nobody else. Yeah, it did. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why I can't kill the Eagles for it, right? Like I go, man, come on, bring them back. But there's got to be something there that we're just like, if we knew, we would be like, you know what I mean?
No,
if we knew, we. Dude. Who is La Rompa Rooper?
Whoa.
Breaking Bad's trash. Don't you dare come in here with that crap. Where do you sit down? What's your favorite show? Tell me your favorite show. What is it? What is your favorite show? Tell me. I bet I know what your favorite show is. It's probably what's the friggin' I don't know. I don't even know. One of them singing shows. What are they called? Like America's Got Talent? That's probably what you like, right? You probably like America's Got Talent or like, I don't know, some like stupid like show on MTV or VH1. What show do you like you say that? What show can you say if you say that? This guy's insane. This guy's insane. He's probably never watched Breaking Bad, dude. You're on drugs.
Yikes.
Yeah, he likes Masked Singer. I know who that singer is. I don't watch that shit. What do you watch? Harry Potter? What do you watch?
I like Harry
Breaking
Potter.
Bad.
Don't shut the
You don't watch shit, dude. He don't watch shit. He don't even have cable. He probably won't. He probably don't have a streaming service. Come on. Breaking Bad. Man, that guy. What is he watching? Better Call Saul is great. Everybody loves Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Mm-hmm.
But that's blasphemy. Yeah, you can't do it. Yeah, he can't deal with that. Well, I don't know what he's watching. Probably those little people dating show thing. You see the little people go on dates. something like that. I want to know what he watches. He watches Grey's Anatomy, yeah. Sister Wives. What's he watching? MTV Cribs. Reruns.
The Housewives of fucking New Jersey or some shit.
Come on, man. You can't do that. Well,
I never heard one person ever say Breaking Bad is trash. I
No.
have never heard that in my life.
yeah, he's watching Little People, Big World. Survivor.
Well, I actually like Survivor. Me and my girlfriend are pretty diehard fans. I love Survivor, actually. Survivor's great.
I like the song by Survivor. Called Eye of the Tiger.
All right.
Christopher Darga, thank you for super chat. He goes, Prison Break, best first season show ever, followed it by an immediate drop off damn cliff. I never watched it. It.
Same here.
You watch it Naked and Afraid. What the frig,
That's
dude?
that's a good show too. I like this show.
I can't watch that shit. His favorite show is Jersey Shore. Man. You wouldn't watch that shit without my wife. Joey, stop the cap.
What the fuck?
Australian Survivor Killer Dude, check it out. True Detective, I liked the first season. I thought that was really good. All the other ones were like, but I tell you what, the show you should be watching is Task. Season finale tonight.
Oh, yeah.
That show's good. Good. Philly, Saquon Barkley was a little upset. I can't wait till O-line's back healthy. But it was a big win, and I hope we continue to build off this win. Go Birds, flight. Yeah, I think it was a great step for us. We needed to take that step in the right direction. You know what I mean? So yeah, I agree. Yeah, True Detective was great. It was great. The first season. Yeah, I need to watch Prison Break. I haven't watched it. You know? The 1990s Outer Limit, the great show, Philly 500. Haven't watched it. Great win. Jalen Hurts went nuclear. He did. Hey, guys, C.J. Gardner-Johnson has the same issue with Antonio Brown had. Those head injuries can mess you up. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know.
We don't know we don't have any answers. It's a problem.
500 probably like Tulsa King and Adam Sandler movies. I love Tulsa Kings. Tulsa King's great. And it's Kings, not King, because it's multiple seasons. Remember that.
Technically.
How can you not like Tulsa Kings? Jason, thank you for super chat. Time for one of these rookie O-lineman entourage play. How he blew this, not one down. Time to get going. I agree. It's time to play him, man. I agree with that. No doubt about it. Yeah, Kelly Green week. We don't lose. Yeah, Breaking Bads and Better Call Sauls. Yes, that's right. That's how it is. The Sopranos and Big People, Little City, or whatever the hell it's called. Cities. Yes. Yo, Joey, what is your favorite Halloween movie?
The original is my favorite. I can watch all of them, honestly. I like 2018. I like Halloween Kills a lot. I like all of them, really. Ends I'm starting to really like more now. So
yeah. There you go. Faces of Death. I don't know what that is. Drew Kendall should start at center if Cam can't. I would like to see somebody but Toth play there. You know what I mean? I agree. Let's see here. Reacher season 1 superior. Haven't watched it yet. Yo, Philly, I think I'm banned from commenting on your channel. I swear I didn't even do anything. Are you typing on Joey's channel here or mine? Because I don't have you banned, Anakin.
You're typing.
I'll double check after the show. But you are not banned by any stretch of the imagination. So I don't know why. I mean, it's literally the first chat I think I've seen from you. But I don't see you on my channel at all.
Mm-mm.
No doubt about it. But type something in and see if it comes up. The Wire is Wire's great. Wire's great. Wire's my top 3. Bigsby should be running back too. Yeah, they should definitely give him more carries. You know what I mean? No, I was wrong. It's 16 days until the trade deadline. Yeah, it's coming up. She's all yours, Joey. My divorce is finalized. Joey said thanks. I like Jason versus Michael in space.
Doesn't exist.
Space. 500 thoughts of Saquon. I think it's more the offensive line than Saquon, dude. To me, that's what I think. I honestly think it's more the offensive line than Saquon Barkley. You know, I could be wrong, but that's what I think. They got to get back to it, though. He's going to find his way eventually. You know, one step at a time. Today we got the passing game going. Next week we get the running game going a little bit, and we'll be all right. You know? So, but we got to do something. Joe, you should try to get someone to create a LED sign of your YouTube profile.
LED. LED.
LED. Well, why hasn't he got the dots?
I don't know.
Well, it looks like LED to me. LED sign.
Profile
picture, putting a wall behind you.
I was supposed to have so much shit done but right when the regular season started. I have so much shit in my house that I need to figure out, and my girlfriend's been helping me with everything, so I haven't got much done, and it will be done. So
yeah, 500 is too old. That's for sure. I am. Ain't no doubt about it. No argument from me. Yeah, I agree. Run play action under center. I'm telling you, I would love that. I heard Blue Eyed Samurai was pretty good, mostly because of the villain. I don't know who the hell that is.
Never even heard of that.
We eat much lead paint, Joe. 500. Yeah, chips. 500. If you look under Joey's left arm, you can see some hair. That's what the hell? Hanikins says, damn, I sent a bunch of comments, didn't see anything come up. Yeah, well, that's weird. Then I'm gonna find out, man. If you are, I'm going to unblock you. If you're not blocked and it's just not showing up, I'm gonna make sure that you get shown every time.
Then he's just
there's a couple accounts where I have to literally type their name in to say like accepted tech or comments. I have to put in type in the name. That's the only way that they show up, even though they're not blocked. Christopher Darger, David Super Chat goes, the O-line is a problem to any moving parts. Need to stop bringing people back at 60% and let them gain some chemistry. I agree. I agree with you. Hank had a good run and we stopped using him. Just give him a chance. Maybe we can create a dual threat. I agree with you. That being said, I haven't checked any sources to make my comments with a grain of salt. Okay. If you're not told, you're like great for 30. Yeah, for 30. I could barely see the letters. I'm so friggin' old. No doubt about it. But man, I think we've pretty much covered everything, man. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here?
No, I mean I'm pretty good. I mean, I'm satisfied with the win. I think something they could build on, and there's still issues, obviously, but we got some. We'll see if Brandon Graham's side this week. We'll see, what the Jurgens MRI is going to look like and how they're going to replace him if they need him out.
Did you say the Jurgens Samurai?
No.
Why did I think you said Jurgens Samurai?
No, right, MRI. MRI.
Oh, MRI. Okay. Yeah, I can't hear either. Like, what the hell is this Jurgens Samurai? Yeah, I hear you. I think we, wasn't perfect, but I thought it was a lot better. I thought it was a giant step in the right direction, and we just got to go and build on it now. That's what I think. It will be fine,
Did you see the tweet that came out? I think it was the AJ Brown's second touchdown. He was saying shit in the end zone, and it's true because you could hear it. He says, "This is when you throw me the effing ball. What the F is that? Just throw me the fucking ball." That's what he said. That's what he said after the second touchdown in the end zone.
That's why you threw me the ball.
Yeah.
Well, he's right. I mean, he's not wrong. You know what I mean?
No, you're not. But
throw him the ball, man. You got to just do it. And so at least they can build on that, dude. They can build on that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm good. I'm glad about that. But anyways, guys, I think that's it for today. We're gonna wrap it up. You got anything coming out tonight or tomorrow or anything?
Yeah, I'll have a video out tomorrow morning early. So same as usual.
Yeah, and I'll be doing a cigar video. I'm gonna be doing a doubleheader tomorrow. Both football games. They're on different times. One's at 4, one's at 7. So one's at 7 and one's at 10 on the East Coast. So I'll be streaming those if you guys want to hang out. If you don't, then you don't have to. But I'll be doing that. So anyways, guys, we're gonna get out of here. We will talk to you later, of course. And I hope everybody has a great night. With that said, peace.
Peace.
2 minutes to go. You have plenty of time.
Come on.
Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off! It's over! Fuck. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay.
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak.
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott. Trying to feed the fantasy lamb. Trying to feed the sea lamb. You tried to feed the sea lamb. You got to give it to sea lamb. God. It's over. It's over, Dak. Put Trey Lance in the game. Trey Lance can't do worse than you.
I'm an idiot because I buy into this shit. Because here's the thing. I am a grown-ass man. And I talk the talk. It is killing me.
I feel it coming. I feel like it's going to take Jerry Jones taking. Cut it off. It's over.